look at all the women that came forward with stories about being sexually abused in the fucking military.
By higher ranked members.
What is that going to say to women that want to sign up or women that are currently waiting for boot camp or joining? Like, it's such a fucked up thing that you have to now add on to your stress.
What's going on, guys? We're here for another episode of the Toxic Podcast, and today's episode, it's not going to be, what we usually do, comedy, toxicity, and anything like that. It's going to be
the toxicity of our city. No,
we're going to be talking about our what's going on around the world, or what was going around the world. So what happened recently was a Mexican female soldier, specialist soldier, was murdered at Fort Hood, I believe, which is in Texas, by a ranking officer that was higher than her, and she was murdered.
And he looked like younger than her, or young.
How old was he? I have no idea, but the information we have is his name was Aaron Robertson.
Okay.
There was another person helping him, a female. And this all took place in Fort Hood, which is a fort, I believe, out in Texas, which has multiple complaints of, female sexual harassment and stuff like that. All from white, black, like it's not just one, it's just women, And we just want to bring it up because we are Mexicans, and and
as you can tell by Mike's hat.
She was missing for 2 months, and I have spoke to many friends who were in the military and stuff like that. They say when you're missing a piece of equipment or a rifle, the whole fort gets shut down and they go searching for it until it's found. But the whole time the fort was still doing its daily stuff, and didn't no shutdowns, no nothing.
Because it was some shady.
What do you guys think about it?
Because it was some shady stuff that happened supposedly. Didn't she go tell some high ranking?
She told her mom.
She told her mom.
The mom, but
she told her mom.
But didn't she tell a high ranking person at the fort or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know much information about that.
I think what I've heard, I don't know, that she told someone and they'll look into it. They didn't. I don't know. And then that happened. And then, of course, we're going to put the picture up of the two that did it. And dude, of course, when you look at the girl who supposedly is she the one that did the chopping?
Yes.
Okay, when you look at her, obviously she looks like somebody like if you were to draw up somebody draw somebody up that will do some crazy stuff like this, they're gonna draw someone up like her. Of course, dude. She looks freaking
like she's not there. She's not there.
Yes.
My thing is, dude, I have so much to say about this, but it's it's so fucked up that this would happen to anybody, let alone someone that volunteered to serve this country. And in return, the country's done so little to solve. It took forever. The mom was getting the runaround when she would ask questions. Nothing was direct. And the fact that it happened for so long, it's something bigger is more than likely happening still, or was happening with the higher ups.
Yeah.
This guy, it's so fucked up, man. Honestly,
this guy.
Did you see the video of the mom talking?
Yeah, yelling.
I
yelling and how. No, I couldn't finish the video, dude. It gave me
I
goosebumps.
Seriously had goosebumps watching it.
Porque ellos se tardaron mucho en buscar a mi hija, porque yo les supliqué desde un principio que me buscaran a mi hija desde un principio, que se cerrara esa base y se pusiera todos los más de 30,000 soldados a buscar a mi hija, y no lo hicieron. Nunca lo hicieron. Yo les supliqué que se cerrara esa base y que se investigara cuarto por cuarto, barraca por barraca, edificio por edificio. Nunca lo hicieron. ¿Por qué hasta ahora andan haciendo ese show de buscar a mi hija? ¿Por qué hasta ahora? Yo sigo justicia y sigo que se me respete y se me respete a mi hija como soldada, como ella se inscribió en el ejército por su país, por su patria, para defendernos a todos nosotros.
Yes.
As a mother, I'm not a mother, but I'm saying like as a mother,
As a mother, you said as a
I
mother.
I was okay as a, like a mother.
Yes,
They
of
take care of
course.
their cubs and shit like that. But Aaron Robinson, the male murderer, killed her with a hammer to the head. But this all took place that I know of in the armory on the fort, on Fort Hood, in Fort Hood.
Okay.
So the
So
thing
think
is,
about how many fucking people had to have known or seen something.
Yeah, like how do you get
yeah,
away with something like that
you
when you're
cannot kill
around
someone
so
with a
many?
hammer quietly, drag her body out. There's blood everywhere. There's it's a multiple people on this. Like it's not them. It's not just them two. There's has to be many other people like in this case.
That's
Let
why when
alone
she
at the,
was
let alone at a fort, dude. Like you can't go anywhere in a fort without running into some sort of superior or some sort of eyes on you.
that's what I'm saying. When she went missing, that's why they didn't really shut the fort down and really
They knew, man.
search, because
Someone in there knew
they were
already.
just trying to cover it up, and they're like, oh, let's just something
And
fishy happened, but let's just keep moving on.
Yeah.
and it's crazy that you know like you said, Mike. This woman swore to protect this country, but this country could not protect her. And I just want to know, like, why aren't people of like not color, but why aren't people in the military saying something? I know female military uh soldiers, they're coming out, and I know they're brave for coming out because they're risking their job and talking about they're getting sexual harassed. They're getting sexual harassed, and it's a big thing in the military. And it's something we just can't hide because they're the women that are protecting us, and they need the protection.
I
Yeah, there.
wanted at first I wanted to believe that it was a race thing, but then you look deeper into the whole Fort Hood missing persons thing. There's a lot. I mean, they found the body of a white male when they were looking for Vanessa's. Coincidentally,
Really?
They found multiple bodies while they were trying to find hers.
and it's like it doesn't. That was a guy, and he was white.
Yeah, and I just want to say you brought up race, and I just want to say it. It's yes, we know the color of the two people who killed them, one white, one black, but that doesn't determine the whole race. Not all black people are like that, not all white people are like that. And we just can't. It's not a race card. It's I don't know. It's just
It's
probably
just
the
sick
mental
people.
That's what
state.
I'm
It's just
saying.
mental
It's
state.
just
Because
mentally ill
they're
people.
not all people
That's
are like
just
that.
That's
Not
what I wanted
all.
to say. Is that I wanted to believe so hard that it was a race thing because she was Latina, she was brown. But then you start digging deeper, man, and you're like, it's just an entanglement of fucked up proportions that
Yeah.
is preying
How can
on
how can
innocent
how
people,
can
bro.
how can the military find multiple bodies around the fort, around the base, and not have it shut down?
That's
How
what the fuck I'm
how
saying.
the
I have a
women?
feeling. I have a feeling they're either gonna shut down that base, or the ones that are running it, they're just gonna fire them or whatever, and just rebuild it with new
I
personnel.
don't I don't think so because the fact that it's a military establishment.
But supposedly, I think the FBI have been like looking in, and like, I mean, like, if it's corrupted, then you gotta do something.
Yeah, dude, but you think the FBI is not corrupted? Like, look at how many shit that's been worse
Yeah,
has happened, and
everyone's
they get
corrupted.
away with it. Like, they're unfortunately money talks, and if there's something shady happening at the fort, that's out of that's the benefit of someone very important. It's gonna keep happening.
And from right there, I just like want to talk about for 2 months, her mother, her family was just they just wanted her. They just wanted her home. How can you go missing at a military base where it's high tech security, high tech cameras, like one way in, one way
Exactly.
out,
You're
entry, everything's marked, everything's data logged, and everything is just not right.
you're sending your kid off somewhere that you think they're going to be safe,
Hmm.
and then you find out that, and then you find this out. It's just
Eh,
Yeah, and I really hope, like I said, like money is not gonna bring her back, but I do hope that family gets a lot of money to take care of them and their generations of their last name to take because she didn't deserve this and her family doesn't deserve this, and I just want to know why it's it's not a they're not making a big deal anymore. Like the media, I don't see it covering it.
We're from California, for you viewers, and they're going to supposedly do a protest in La Placita Olvera in LA for her. They were gonna like a respectful, no looting protest. So we'll see if they do that. I hope they do. Everyone, please wear masks though, and show support.
Yeah, she did not deserve this. Her family does not deserve this.
The thing that pisses me off, among the many things about this that piss me off, but one of the key factors is like everyone's always saying, we need more women in the military, and I've heard people say that we need more women in positions of power in the military. Overall, like the overall gender equality thing, which is awesome. But then you start thinking about all the fucked up things that women have to worry about more than the males. Because the males,
they're not mentally there.
The males, like, okay, you have to worry a lot about your training and everything that's going to happen to you. And yes, there have been male victims from Fort Hood, from whatever the fuck is happening. But as a woman, look at all the women that came forward with stories about being sexually abused in the fucking military.
By higher ranked members.
What is that going to say to women that want to sign up or women that are currently waiting for boot camp or joining? Like, it's such a fucked up thing have to now add on to your stress.
I actually did not know about the whole so a lot of girls did come out.
Yeah, bro.
Like the whole story, like the whole like Me Too, the whole Me Too movement is also like a lot of people are coming out in the whole military stuff.
Yeah, a lot in the military, whether it's active or past.
I don't know that.
Whatever. Women do need to speak up because they are like targets of these men, and it's like I don't agree with it. I have a sister, you have a mother, you have a wife, you have family members that are women, and if just to say it happened to you, you'd be furious. You want answers. You want to take care. Like you'll probably solve them yourself with violence, and you want things to be better. It's not safe for women out there, and you wish it was.
Exactly, and you wish it was because it's like in the future, like your daughter, my daughter, whatever, anyone's future daughter, want to sign up for the military, you're gonna think a lot about like, fuck, is it really safe for you? Like, how is that not a fucked up thought? Is it safe for you as a woman to join the military?
You think the military would be like the safest in the world with
exactly.
But it's on the streets in the military. It's just not safe, and it sucks. Like it just really sucks. Like my mother, she's been ever since the story came up. She's been looking at it every day. She's been feeling her. Like it's we're us Hispanics stuff like that. We have to unite. Like. And then the guy, Aaron Robinson, I know they caught the woman. I don't know anything about her arrest, but the male, Aaron Robinson or something like that.
He was a coward.
He was a coward. And when he was going to be arrested, he killed himself. If you weren't guilty, why would you kill yourself? So he knew he was guilty. And
that says it all.
I believe two other members. I believe two other people were arrested. I'm not sure about that, but I hope when he's at the gates looking up at God, and I hope God punishes him good, and I hope he stays suffering for the rest of the life because he made women suffer, he made her family suffer, and it's just like I'm just getting goosebumps talking about it because I do have a younger sister, and it sucks. Sex trafficking, high traffic, trafficking in the United States is at an all-time high, and it just sucks. You want change, you want answers, but the government just won't care, and it just push it to the side. And I just I want it fixed.
It's just such a like I don't really want to say, I don't want to cuss about this subject, but with all due respect, it's such a not respect to him, like fuck him. It's such a fucking pussy thing to do, man. Honestly.
Oh, dude, I mean, of course.
Honestly.
Dude, and it's not hard. If a woman says no, respect that. There's many other women. Try it with I don't know,
man. But the thing is, everyone is like, there's so many of us out here. Everyone is different, dude. Some people are wired different, and some people don't know what no means.
You're right. You're right.
Regardless,
Unfortunately.
it's still such a huge fucking pussy thing to do. Who you are, whatever you are, especially killing yourself, like that's just such a bitch move, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And I just want to
oh
say, from the
man,
bottom of my heart, from here at the Toxic Podcast team, we hope and we wish every woman to speak up, never be afraid, never be too scared, never be quiet. When something happens, you speak up and you speak fast about it. Try to get as much social media attention as much as you can, because it will be brought to the light before your
yep.
life is taken, because the men are afraid.
Right now, social media is the biggest weapon. It seems to be proving. So
And you know what?
it's the voice that is always heard, no matter what.
And I'm gonna say this too, because I've seen a lot of on social media. If you are a female friend of me, Mike, or Junior, and your abuser and I or him, these two are friends, please tell us, and we will personally unfollow them and stop communicating with them. Women who have us on social media, please let us know if we follow your abusers, because we do not tolerate that, and we do
And
not condone that, and
and
we will follow
even
them.
if we're not fucking friends, even if we've never fucking met before, and if you feel comfortable telling us something, like we'll help you out in whatever fucking way you can.
Yeah, we will.
I can fight like a motherfucker, and I will beat somebody's fucking ass. I'll tell you that.
Junior can,
I will help emotionally, and these two will help physically.
yeah.
But
Please let
please
us.
always speak up. You're never gonna not be cared about. And if you're in an abusive relationship or whatever, someone who is, again, social media is the most powerful tool you can use when you don't want to go to the police. Or tell us.
Yeah.
I hand out free head kicks for dinner and lunch and breakfast. So that's my word, and that's my promise.
Again, female friends, followers, please let us know if we follow anyone who has harassed you, abused you. We will not. We will unfollow them. We will not talk to them. We will do everything we can that's heading towards the right direction. We want to start making small changes. We don't care if we're friends with them for a long time. We do not condone that. We do not tolerate that.
It starts in the community, and that's you got to start somewhere. So
Even though we aren't big, I hope we can make a change, because that's not us. We make love. We're all love here. We don't tolerate that
Definitely
shit.
make love.
Tolerate that. But hey, we appreciate you guys for staying with us, sticking with us. That's just the end of our video. Mike, Junior, would you like to say something?
this was a more serious video, but it was something that we felt needed to be talked about, even though everyone else has already covered it a billion times. We wanted to go ahead and join that fight and give our 2 cents. And this is something important that everyone needs to fucking talk about, even if it's in the privacy of your own home, but understand that it's happening whether you talk about it or not. So
Junior?
Exactly. And I just honestly, I just want everyone just to be kind to each other. That's it. Let's just all be kind to each other.
Thank you, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on our social media. Our Instagrams will be in the link below. Tell us how you feel about this. And thank you for being here with us.
I will stand up for your rights.